afternoon, Saturday afternoon. What is today's date? I'm all messed up this. I think it might be the 28th. Let's see. Um, 28th. This might be the 29th. I don't know. Monday, I know, is July 1st. So, how's everybody? It's Twyla from California, and I do not condone cornstarch eating. I didn't sleep well last night. I ate some candy before I went to bed. I got hungry and I had some taffy from Trader Joe's, and I ate probably 10. But I thank God I lost a pound, a pound. Yeah, a whole pound and a half, I think. Yeah. So I haven't had starch since you last saw me. That must have been Thursday. I had starch last. So I hope everybody's doing well. The weekend finds you happy. I know a lot of people, you're preparing for your 4th of July. Yeah, remember, it's just another day. Try not to spend too much money and enjoy yourself and your families. My husband is in the restroom. I say ladies' room, whether I'm at home or where I don't like the word bathroom and toilet. So I just say ladies' room. But my husband is in his bathroom, the men's room, and I am hungry. I need to put something on because I do not feel like spilling. I need to go out today. So yeah, I lost a pound. I've been, it seemed like eating a little bit of food at a time, not too much. You can eat what you want. It's working for me. So I'm going to chew on this for a second. Mmm. Excuse me. This is my form of a big spoon right now. Big up to New York. You requesting a big spoon. I'm going to get there, but this is mine for now. Uh-uh. Mmm. I think that's a guy. Oh, I hope that face don't go on my thumbnail. So it's been a great week, thank God. I thank God for a good week. Yeah, he's requesting messy eating. Phew. Boy, them mouthfuls of starch, you have to manage it. It has to roll around. I'm not the pro at it that I should be yet, but I can manage it. And I'm a 30 plus year veteran at cornstarch. Anyways, it could be a challenge to get it to move. To get it to move and so you can chew. This is pretty big. Mm. 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 Ooh, I'm at 9 minutes. I was really ready to eat some starch today. I was ready. Like I said, it's been since Thursday because I didn't have starch yesterday. Today is Saturday. So somewhere around Thursday afternoon, I went all day yesterday. Yeah. And what even is the time here? 3 o'clock. And you know how when it's cornstarch day and you can eat cornstarch. I personally, I don't know, I can't speak for everybody. I could be hungry. I want the cornstarch first. It seems like if I eat something and eat the cornstarch, it takes away part of the pleasure. Mm-mm. 1 second. That was about 20 something chews. For me, I think I've noticed I get more squeak chews out of just a 1 spoon of starch, or compared to. So I'm gonna fill up now on here. Here I am. I think I got 18. So now let's see with a single heap spoon. I got 2 spoons in here, and it's not much starch in here, and it's in the way. See how much can I get as much as I want? Okay. See, I was like 30 something. That's pretty good. Woo! So it's not going to be a long video. um, I was watching the news yesterday. Our American world is getting more and more sinister. The Supreme Court passed a lot of laws. Well, one law they passed, I agree with, was they're saying that in LA, they're trying to get homeless people off the street, and a lot of them are refusing to go. So they passed a thing that cities can ban homelessness. So I know during the Trump administration, they fixed it where the homeless can sleep out on the street, and even if it's something else available. But now they're saying that they can't do that. Okay, so I think that'll be good to get people into housing. Now, it's just sad that a person's life can come to, they rather be outside than in a house. So I won't go into that too much. So they did that, and then they also did this thing where, we have the EPA, we have the Food and Drug Administration, we have all these government agencies that supposedly, and they do as much as possible, and they make a lot of slip ups, but they keep our food and water and drugs safe. Well, the Supreme Court is saying now they have the last say. So just say if I invent something, a car, any kind of little mechanical product, I have to, that I want to sell to the public, I have to get that before the EPA. Okay, if anybody saw that movie a long time ago called Rain Man, and he was selling these expensive cars, and they didn't pass the EPA. Yeah, so you got to get certain your stuff to the EPA so they can say it's safe, it's not safe, or whatever. Now the Supreme Court is saying they can't be the bottom line, that we can do that. So, and then it seems like whatever the Supreme Court says, oh my goodness, it's final. The only way you can, they have to, I don't like that. So that's a problem. And there's some other laws that they passed, other things they passed. And they've given them, they said that they can take money from people that put a case before them. So just say I put a case before the Supreme Court and then I win the case. I can turn around and give them money after. Okay? And that's not considered suspicious. So it's a whole lot of things. I don't have the stuff in front of me, but I need to learn to write things down more. But yeah, I was like, wow, with the food and the water. So this means it's something to do with Enron. Anybody that's of any age, maybe over 40, 50. Remember Enron was a Texas-based energy company or something. And they did a lot of their employees bad. People lost money, billions of dollars. And so anyway, they did some kind of law, passed some kind of law that companies can't do that anymore. I don't know all the ins and outs. They call it the Chevron something. Well, that law's been reversed. So that means big companies, oil companies and whatever else, don't have to properly dispose of their waste. They can just pollute water and air and do what they want to do. Whew. Mm. Whew, it's kind of warmer than a hound. Then it's not last, and it's certainly not least, but this is what I was trying to remember. You know the January 6th people that tried to stop, all that rioting and went in the Capitol and did the unthinkable, used the bathroom on the floor. All kind of stuff they did. And a lot of those guys have been put in jail and stuff. Supreme Court has made the way for a lot of those people to be released. So that is really scary. And that's what I was saying. I'm just gonna. I don't feel. I don't feel safe around Republican people because they don't care about racism and people torturing and harassing people and microaggressions and all this kind of craziness. So now you let these people go who are clearly racist and all of that, storm the Capitol, was ready to kill the vice president. Now, sleeping under that fan. Got me sniveling. Peppermint oil. So anyway, I do not like sniffling. So now some of them, well, one of them got an opportunity to get their case redone. That's going to open up the door for others. Then on Monday, they're going to decide whether Trump is immune from criminal prosecution. So I want to know who's been born in this world that they could just do what they want to do and they don't have to suffer. So I'm just, I'm a little melancholy, whatever, melancholy. I never really use that word a lot. But I'm just like a little sad because they're talking about that now.
Amendment's protections against cruel or unusual punishment. The court is set to issue its final decisions of the term on Monday, including whether Donald Trump enjoys immunity from prosecution in his election interference case. His trial on those charges has been indefinitely on ice, pending that ruling. At the Supreme Court, Kevin Fry, Spectrum News.
And joining me now to talk about the latest Supreme Court rulings is lawyer.
So anyways, you have to know the world you live in. You have to know the country that you live in. You have to know what's going on because you can look up and the ground can be moved from under you. And this is just reality. And you can have look at the women, young women with the abortion right thing. Now, I'm not saying I'm for abortion. But I am saying they had rights, they had rights. Now they don't have that right. And they have to go to other states. So only answer I see out of this is voting blue all the way down the ticket, getting rid of these people. These Republicans don't like people. They don't like poor people. They don't like black people. And when I say poor people, that's all racist. We got to get these people out so we can get some stability. Because if you have people that could just walk up and say what they want to say, something that I do that I never even thought about until after Trump was in office, and we kicked him out. Now when I drive down the street and it's like a bigger vehicle and somebody can spit or something, I will roll my window up because people will do some nasty stuff. And so I ain't said I've heard of that happening here, but it's just like a subconscious thing. I'll roll my window, my husband's window if we're out driving, because people do some crazy stuff. And when you get when people see these people storm the federal building where they make laws and pass laws to give out money, these people stormed, broke windows, broke in, got in Nancy Pelosi's office. And I put some starch in here. And you gonna let these people go? It's scary, it's like when you don't have no laws and they're not being implemented. I put this in here. That's not that sweet. I remember Ahmaud Arbery. They killed that poor young man. Um, Hold on. People had to march for those people to even be arrested. So I feel better with laws. I don't want to live in we're a post-racial society. And I'm very careful. I hate to be that way, but I don't like people having the option to do me wrong and with no repercussions. In the Supreme Court, these are the people who implement laws that, fight things. And if they take away voting rights, and people, I don't want to vote, it don't matter. Listen, if you go on to dinner, you don't want nobody to order for you, especially some stranger that don't know what you like. Like if I'm going to meet somebody at the restaurant and I'm late, I could just tell them, okay, you order for me. They'll know with Twyla, if she like fried chicken, she like her chicken, she like all her meat well done, a steak well done, chicken crispy, fish crispy. They know how I like my food. But I'm not going to sit there and let somebody vote for me. Why would I do that? I have a table that can decide my destiny, and I'm going to let somebody else, I got to plan. So I'm encouraging everybody, please vote. You're not just voting for you. If you feel like the laws don't apply to you, and your life is fine, and okay, fine. They just lowered the price of 65 prescription drugs for people on Medicare, older people. Okay, if we let Trump get a second chance at destroying our lives, and he did nothing for nobody, black people, white people. He did things for rich people, and he allowed crazy people to get guns, even people with mental illness. All of these drug prices that went down on drugs, and people, they didn't vote, I don't need to vote, I don't like Joe, he's slow, he old, he this, he that. The man capable of running that government. And he's been in government for over so many years of his life. Now, they'll take all that away. So I'm voting. I'm not 65 years old. I thank God I'm not even on medication. So, but I'm going to vote because I remember my mom was on medication, and some of her medication, this is like my mom died in the year 2000. So actually next month, she'll be deceased like 24 years. She had to pay for a lot of her medicines. And I remember my mom was sick, and it was a medicine she used to buy. And she wasn't getting taken. She decided not. Well, a doctor told her we were going to. She liked that doctor. I didn't like the doctor, but she liked the doctor. The doctor told her that she didn't need that medicine, so mama wouldn't buy it. It probably was $15 to $20, but that was money. And on a fixed, Social Security. So anyway, so my mom quit taking the medicine. She got sick. And I didn't really know what was wrong, but she got really weak. She just was in the bed all the time. She didn't really want to eat no food. What else? She just, my mother had liver issues. That's why I ain't the only reason why, but alcohol is not me. Anyway, she had liver issues. So anyways, she got sick. And my mom, she was a lighter skinned woman. She got a little darker as she got older, but so I noticed her skin over this like 5, 6 day period, her skin started turning a grayish look. It was weird. And my mother, I just didn't know what to do. But you know, God is good. He'll put people in your life at the right time to help you. So I didn't know what to do. So I called Malinge. That was my South African friend. Oh, such a nice man. He went back to South Africa. Anyway, he was over here studying to be a doctor. So, but then he decided to go back to South Africa. He worked at the pharmacy in LA so anyway, we got her medicine. So I told Malinge what was going on. And he knew about the medication she took in her situation because, you know, he always set it up and we went in there and got it. And he said, she hasn't been taking that. I said, no, she hasn't taken it because she had to buy it. So he told me, come down here, come down here, come down here. And he gave me that medication for my mother. I came home, I said, Mama, take this right away. Take it. She took it. It was this orange, syrupy stuff. It was like cough syrup or something. He told me, he said, she has to take that medicine because that medicine makes her liver function. And when she don't take it, her liver is not functioning and it's holding in all the poisons in her body. And I was like, wow. And the doctor, he was a doctor too. But the doctor had told her she didn't need it. Anyway, excuse me. Or it wasn't that necessary. So I got it, gave it to my mom. So I was sitting at the edge of my bed, of my mama's bed. You know, she was laying there and I was kind of like, I was where her feet or legs would have been. So I gave her the medicine, and within about 5 minutes, my mother started kicking me. I was like, yeah, Mom, what's going on? She was kicking me. She was trying to get up. She needed to get up and go to the bathroom. And so I spare you the details, but she got a good clean out. It came out both ways. And she showered after that, brushed her, you know, got her cleaned up. And then after that, her appetite returned. Mom went in the kitchen and made her something. She cooked it. She didn't tell me to do nothing. She cooked her own food. So medicines are important to people that got health trouble. I'm not going to sit here and be cynical. Well, the Democrats ain't done nothing for black people. They don't do this and that. I'm voting Democratic, and I'm voting Democratic senator, Democratic congressperson, local elections. I'm voting Democratic because all I see Republicans do is give rich people money, talking about tax cuts, and they create jobs, and they don't create nothing. So anyways, that was it, my personal example with my mother. And people need affordable Medicare and Medicare, medical care and stuff. So I remember another time my mother was sick, I guess because of her liver. Her stomach got so big. Just it was so big, and it was just like she was pregnant. and I would touch it. It was just hard. So I took her to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center. They scheduled her for this treatment. They put a needle in my mother. The needle was about this long, and they had attached to a bottle, and that needle drained all that fluid off of my mom's stomach. So it's cruel to not vote because you think a man is old. People think a man. I ain't saying you, but please do not listen to people around you telling you not to vote. You voting for your kids to be able to have a school to go to, okay? Because if you don't have you don't make a couple 200,000 a year, and you got 2 or 3 kids to educate. Where you gonna get $30,000? I don't even know how much. I don't even know how much private school is, but it's money. So I'm voting for poor people. I'm voting, and I think I can. I enjoy. I right now I can go and I don't have problems like that. I thank the Lord. But my point is, vote for the poor. Vote for the elderly. You got old people in homes and stuff. They can't even vote for themselves and stuff. I'm voting for young people. And young people really need to be engaged. This is the world that they're going to be living in the next 20, 30, 40 years. So people that's 18, 28, 38, 48, 58, whatever, this is their world. They have to be engaged. They have need to turn on, learn to tune out that phone and whatever and engage. And I'm on my great niece. She just graduated from college, and I got a nephew in college, great nephew, and so I'm staying on them to vote, and I'm just vote. We gotta, as older people, you know, tell these people in their teens and their 20s, okay, that they got to vote because they're the beneficiary. Because we sit there and don't let by our, oh well, I don't care what he is. I don't care how slow he's. Trump sat there and lied to people. Just because he could tell a fast lie, I'd rather somebody tell a slow truth than a fast lie. Okay? And the man is helping people. There's some jobs going to be coming up the pipeline, $100,000 a year jobs. What do they call those chips? Some kind of chips, semiconductors, some kind of something. So keep your ear to the grind. Know what's going on in the country. Know the country you live in, because this is your country, and you got to participate in your voting process because you feel good. I felt good when I voted for Barack Obama. I voted for Hillary Clinton. Okay, I didn't vote for Hillary at first. I voted for Bernie Sanders. Because Bernie Sanders was really, 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 really for the people and stay on those corporations. But when he didn't get it, I went on and voted for Hillary. I was happy for that. Okay, people didn't show up, didn't vote. You lose it. You don't use it, you lose it. But that's all I got to say. But I'm very happy to... you guys are seeing me. I can't see you all, but let's get in voting mode. Let's enjoy the summer. But let's make sure we're checking our registrations around about next month, middle of next month. Just take out the time to do whatever you need to do to make sure you're registered, you know where to vote. And then in California, early voting starts, I think, in sometime in October. So we always just go vote early in person because they said they log them votes right away. You vote. You ain't got to worry about nobody opening no ballot, running it. You voted. It's in the machine. So that's what I like to do. I voted some months and Sundays ago. My mail-in ballots are still over there. I didn't use them. And then please tell everybody you know, don't drop them off at the post office. Post office is bad enough. A lot of people laid off. They don't have the machines and all this. Take it straight to the voter registrar's office. And they'll handle it, take care of it. And when it's time to count the mail-in votes, so your vote is right there, they're going to open it. The lady told me they get the mail-in votes, and she said they open it, they check the signature, they check the date against your voter registration card, and they check your signature. And then she said they process it. Then she said they put them in, and they count them, and they put them in a fire bomb proof certain kind of room. She said they put them in there, and then on election day but I think they count mail-in votes last. So I don't want my vote counted last. I want my vote counted first. So okay, I'm going here in this kitchen and find me something to eat. I guess I'll have a salad. Because I bought some tomatoes and stuff the other day. And so I think I'll have a salad. But yeah, I'm doing good. I lost 1.5 pounds, you guys. So anyway, I'll talk to you soon. And then remember, tell all your family, this is so pivotal. This election is no joke. The life you enjoy today could be gone tomorrow. Okay? If we do not participate and your vote counts and it means something. If your vote didn't count, they wouldn't be trying to take away your voting rights. And all of the cynical stuff. Oh, they ain't doing this, they not doing that. What the life you enjoying, okay, is because of democratic policies. So let's just roll with it, because if we're going to fix anything, we're going to fix it through the Democrats. Those people don't care. Giving rich people, they want to make the Trump tax cuts. If he can get back in, he want to make that permanent. Okay, so you want to bring a truckload of turkeys to a person who already got 50 truckloads of turkeys. But the person that don't have but 4 turkeys, you don't want to do anything for them. So that's all I got to say today. And I'm hungry. And I will chat with you soon.